Tough times are an inevitable part of life. Everyone goes through them at some point, whether it's a personal loss, financial hardship, or facing challenges in your career. The road gets tough, and it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But here's the truth: tough times don't last, but tough people do. You are stronger than you think, and this moment is just a part of your journey, not the whole story. It's easy to feel like giving up when the storms hit. You might be wondering how you're going to get through it, questioning your strength and your resolve. But this is when you must dig deep and remember who you are. You are someone who has faced challenges before and come out stronger. Just because you're facing difficulty now doesn't mean it's the end. It's just another obstacle on your path to success, and you will overcome it just like all the other obstacles in your life. When you're going through tough times, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity and the despair. It feels like the world is against you, and that's when your mind starts playing tricks on you. But don't let your circumstances define your mindset. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, and you can choose to shift your focus. Instead of dwelling on how tough things are, focus on what you can control: your response. You have the power to keep going, to stay strong, and to find the light even in the darkest times. Tough times can feel isolating. When things go wrong, it's easy to feel like you're the only one struggling. But remember, you are not alone. Everyone faces challenges, everyone has their own battles to fight. You are part of a community of people who have overcome struggles and who have come out stronger on the other side. You are never truly alone, even when it feels like the world is against you. Reach out for support, lean on others when you need to, and don't be afraid to ask for help. You don't have to go through tough times by yourself. It's okay to feel defeated. It's okay to feel tired, frustrated, or lost. But don't let those feelings define you. Embrace them, acknowledge them, but then let them go. Don't let defeat become your identity. Use those feelings as fuel to keep going. Every time you feel down, remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. You may not be able to see the finish line, but trust that every step you take is moving you closer to it. The toughest times in your life will shape you in ways you never imagined. You will learn lessons you can't learn any other way, and you will grow stronger than you ever thought possible. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to build resilience, to develop character, and to sharpen your determination. In the face of adversity, you will uncover strengths you didn't even know you had. And when you come out of this tough time, you will look back and see how much stronger, wiser, and more capable you've become. One of the most important things you can do during tough times is to stay focused on the bigger picture. When you're in the midst of a struggle, it can feel like everything is falling apart. But don't lose sight of your long-term goals. Tough times are temporary. They may seem overwhelming in the moment, but they will pass. Keep your eyes on the horizon and remind yourself that the pain you're feeling now is only a small part of your larger journey. Don't let one chapter define your whole story. When you're going through tough times, it's important to be kind to yourself. We often expect more from ourselves when we're struggling, pushing ourselves harder than we should and beating ourselves up for not being strong enough. But remember, it's okay to not have everything figured out. It's okay to take breaks and to rest. Your healing is just as important as your progress. Be patient with yourself and trust that this period of difficulty is just temporary. Don't let your circumstances rob you of your hope. Even in the darkest times, there is always hope. Hope is the belief that things can and will get better. When you're going through tough times, it can be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But keep going. Take things one day at a time. Even the smallest step forward is progress. And soon enough, you'll look back and realize that the hope you held on to was what carried you through. You have survived every tough time you've faced so far. Think about all the challenges you've already overcome. Every difficult moment in your past, every setback, every failure, they didn't break you. They made you stronger. This new challenge you're facing is no different. You've made it this far, and you will continue to push through. You are resilient, you are capable, and you will rise above this too. It's easy to focus on the obstacles, but remember that every challenge brings with it an opportunity. The toughest times in your life are often the ones that teach you the most. Whether it's learning how to cope with pain, how to be patient with yourself, or how to persevere through adversity, these lessons will stay with you long after the tough times are over. The struggle is temporary, but the growth it brings lasts a lifetime. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. Tough times can feel overwhelming, and it's normal to feel uncertain about what comes next. But it's okay to not have all the answers. Focus on what you can do today, not tomorrow. Focus on the small steps you can take to improve your situation. You don't need to have the whole plan laid out, just take it one step at a time, and trust that you will figure it out as you go. You are capable of finding your way through this. The strongest people are not those who have never faced hardship, they are the ones who have faced hardship and chose to keep going. Strength is not the absence of struggle, it's the courage to keep moving forward, despite it. When you feel like giving up, remember that you are already stronger than you think. Every time you push through tough times, you build resilience. You become a person who refuses to be defeated by circumstances. That's real strength. One of the most powerful things you can do during tough times is to stay present. It's easy to get lost in thoughts of the past or worry about the future, but doing so only adds to the pain. Focus on what you can control right now. What small action can you take today to feel better? What can you do to ease your mind and move forward? Staying present helps you take the next step without getting overwhelmed by what's out of your control. Your struggles do not define you. Tough times may be a part of your life right now, but they are not the essence of who you are. You are not your circumstances. You are not the pain you're feeling. You are the person who chooses to keep going, who chooses to rise above, and who refuses to let hardship break you. Tough times are just a chapter in your life, not the whole story. Keep writing your story and make it one of strength, perseverance, and victory. Tough times can help you rediscover your purpose. When everything else feels uncertain, your purpose can give you something to hold on to. Ask yourself, why are you doing this? What is the reason that keeps you fighting, even when it feels impossible? Let your purpose guide you through the toughest moments. When you know why you're fighting, it becomes easier to keep going. Your purpose will be the light that leads you through the darkness. Keep your vision alive. No matter how tough life gets, don't lose sight of your vision. What is it that you want to achieve? What is your dream? Focus on your goals, on the life you're working toward, and let that vision pull you through tough times. When you can clearly see the future you want, it becomes easier to weather the storms of the present. Hold on to your vision and let it drive you forward. It's okay to ask for help. Tough times can make us feel like we have to handle everything on our own, but we don't. There's strength in reaching out to others, in leaning on your support system, and in allowing yourself to receive help. You don't have to face every challenge alone. Surround yourself with those who care about you and let them help carry the weight. There is power in community, and together you can get through anything. Don't let the fear of failure keep you from moving forward. The fear of making mistakes or not measuring up can be paralyzing, but it doesn't have to be. Failure is not the end, it's just a part of the process. Every successful person has faced failure at some point. It's how you respond to failure that matters. Keep going, keep learning, keep improving. Keep improving. Tough times will teach you valuable lessons that will help you succeed in the future. Embrace the growth that comes from adversity. It's often through the toughest times that we discover our true potential. When life challenges us, it forces us to dig deep and find strength we didn't know we had. Don't resist the growth that comes from pain. Embrace it. The person you become on the other side of this struggle will be stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Tough times are shaping you into someone who can handle anything life throws your way. Your journey is not meant to be easy, and that's okay. It's the challenges that make the victory sweet, that make the journey worth it. The struggles you face today are preparing you for a future that is brighter than you can imagine. Trust that you are being shaped for something greater. Every moment of pain, every obstacle, every challenge is part of the process that will lead you to your ultimate success. Be patient with the process. Tough times don't end overnight, but that doesn't mean progress isn't happening. Healing takes time. Growth takes time. Success takes time. Trust that the work you're doing now, the effort you're putting in, will eventually pay off. Stay patient, stay persistent, and know that you are exactly where you need to be right now. The journey may be long, but the rewards will be worth it.